If I could be as I am during surgery all the time, I think it would be,
Really?
A blissful existence. For people who play some sports or play some instruments or paint, they will understand it's like being on the groove, being on the moment. You're not thinking about anything else. About 1 million babies every year born with congenital heart defect, and 200 to 250,000 dying of a congenital heart defect, a critical congenital heart defect in the first year of life. I'm Marcelo Cardarelli. I'm one of the surgeons and co-founder of the Novick Cardiac Alliance.
With Dr. Marcelo, this is my first time working with him or assisting. Working with him is an honor to me, to be honest. He got so much you can learn from him and so much experience.
My first official trip was to Kharkiv in Ukraine. Spent a fair amount of time in Iraq, spent time in Libya. I spent an extremely long time going to Macedonia. One of the success stories of the foundation, where a program now is completely independent and we don't go anymore, which is the objective. We treat everybody as they have no politics, no religion, no color, no nationality. We don't care. Everybody deserves to have their heart fixed, their diseases cured, and treated, period. So we are right now working in RACHAYA, which is the heart of the Beqaa Valley, and we're about 13 kilometers or something like that from the Syrian border over the mountains, and that's where the refugees come from, the vast majority now.
In Lebanon, we do have more than 1.5 million Syrian refugees. Most of them are registered officially, and others just ran away from war in Syria.
It's very hard to imagine what a refugee goes through. Suddenly you were told you need to leave your country with what you can carry. It's a terrible, terrible condition. And your child is born with a heart defect, a deadly heart defect. The fact that we can develop a program in a governmental hospital here in RACHAYA will be great in the sense that we'll provide a place for people to come have heart surgery that otherwise wouldn't be able to have it. Our goal is always to help develop pediatric heart centers for cardiology and cardiac surgery that become self-sustainable. So the most important part is the discussion of the cases on the first day when we get to a place. And we sit with the cardiologists and we discuss every single patient that we're going to operate. About 15 children with congenital heart disease, and we confirm the diagnosis, find out the new things that we didn't know, decided who needs to go to a catheterization to find out more information, who goes straight to surgery.
We are in Cath Lab now. Cath Lab is a catheterization laboratory, which allows us to do a diagnostic and interventional procedures. In this girl, he has a very severe congenital heart disease. If pulmonary vessels are still reactive, so we may put her on sildenafil for some time, plus bosentan, drugs which dilate pulmonary vessels, and then maybe operate.
You kind of detach yourself a little bit from the moment of the surgery, from all the consequences. You're not thinking if I do this wrong or if anything happens, the child, this is a child, the mother is outside, the father is outside. You're just focusing on doing the right thing. We have the help of Dr. Walid Sharan, the local surgeon. It's the first time he works with me, and as days go by, you can see how he is beginning to get into the flow. And his Pure Heart Foundation, which are the ones who, they're the glue that brings everything together and provide all the local logistics for us to be able to do what we do.
Pure Heart Foundation was established to help saving kids born with congenital heart disease. And one of the main goals is to establish a team in Lebanon and definitely in governmental hospitals, because we don't have any governmental hospital in Lebanon doing pediatric cardiac surgery.
My name is Nidal Ali, and I'm the country director for Islamic Relief Worldwide Lebanon office. And I went and visited Dr. Walid in his hospital, and I was impressed with the kind of vision. And when he explained to me the project about training doctors and doing surgeries for kids, helping their hearts to keep pumping and pumping healthy, I was really attached to this project. This will move Rachaya Hospital, Rachaya Government Hospital, from one level to another level and be a benchmark to all other government hospitals, to be on the same path, to improve services, to be center of excellence.
The way I like to put it is, imagine that you are part of a symphonic orchestra. You play one instrument and somebody else comes and plays another instrument. You haven't played together for 4 years, but you do what you need to do, they do, and the music that comes out is just beautiful. Oh, we're going to go philosophical?
We're ready to get philosophical.
Yeah, we can go philosophical. Sometimes it's difficult to know what's the right thing to do is, but once you know, how can you not do it? And this is kind of that, once you have the gift of being able to fix some of these wrongs, how can you not do it?